Good afternoon. Welcome to today's show. I'm Fancy Nancy, and I'm here with Bree's phone audio turned up.
I'm watching the comments.
No, that's a great idea. I'll pull it up on my phone, too.
No, I got it.
Oh,
I got this.
But you should have turned it down was the point.
But yeah, it was just
let
the
you know.
volume. Actually, I should probably make sure mine's down. And Christy Flynn, Renee, myself, Kim, Bree.
I was more seeing what I looked like in the camera.
I was going to say, she's not listening to audio. She's looking at herself.
We actually just need to make sure that it all looks okay.
Oh.
And how does it look? Are you good with it?
It's all right.
I mean, this hair is out of place.
We were actually talking before the show about our posture and making sure that we're all
Posture.
sitting up straight. I'll get
Just
yelled at for
sure.
crossed legs, I'm sure.
Yes, you will.
You can cross ankles.
Cross the ankles.
I'll do that. That'll work. All right, well, if you read the description for today's show, we're talking about Memorial Day must-haves because Memorial Day is in a week, and we all have the day off, so I'm sure we'll be doing some fun family activities. So we each have one thing that we're going to talk about as our
We didn't plan on it.
must-haves. No, so it's...
I mean,
Yeah, mine kind of got forced upon me, so I'm just saying.
Renee was the only one
Renee's-
that was prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Renee thought hers out weeks ahead
Yeah,
of
she
time.
came in.
Renee doesn't need to think about hers.
Renee had hers planned.
Doesn't she wakes up like this too.
Oh,
remember?
yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
This is
So-
suspenseful. We're not going to show them yet.
Oh, okay. Got to keep them hidden.
Didn't hide that very
They're
well.
all
Oh.
hopping on.
Yeah, hey, everybody.
Tell us where you're from.
I was reading comments, sorry. Yeah, tell us where you're from. What are your Memorial Day must-haves, or some things that you do that are different, maybe?
I think holidays are the hardest part for parents, moms especially, to wrap their head around if they're living a different lifestyle. Or they really go to the point of, I can't do it, I can't bring my stuff, it just is what it
I
is.
think any lifestyle,
Yeah.
because you have to prepare for the food, and
It's so much work. Mm-hmm.
even before this lifestyle, I was worried about what I brought and were people gonna like it and all that stuff. I
Or
think
having to
it's
say no to
difficult
your
no matter
kids,
what.
depending
Or
on
saying
what
no
they're
to
being
kids.
pushed. Like, have some ice cream.
Well, how about
He can have some
That's
ice cream.
what they're going to eat all day and then act like for the next 3 days?
And then you have to suffer with what happens after they eat that food and then they're not behaving very well and you're the one that has to suffer with it.
Right.
We've all experienced it.
Even organic gummies. I mean, Jace was rough. He went to kill. She's got a pantry, and right there is the little thing of organic gummies, fruit things. Yeah, he helped himself do a lot. Sunday was.
The kids
I
had
totally
2 for
would.
breakfast each before they got pancakes with syrup, so.
Really?
Sure.
Pancakes with syrup and gummies.
I'm pretty sure that's why
I
nap
would
time
totally
was so
do that.
successful, because I think they crashed finally.
It's so hard.
Just
They were
lots of
done.
sugar.
It was done. Yeah.
Lots and lots of sugar.
Yeah.
Speaking of pancakes with syrup, Brie, that French toast bake thing.
Yes, did you try it?
I tried it, and it was a
And?
huge hit.
I told
Was that the one that you made for here?
I just
Did I?
Was it
I
French
did
toast?
make one for him when I was
Did
on
you?
maternity leave. I brought breakfast.
I
Oh,
just
that's right.
pulled up a random recipe and tweaked it
Tweaked it.
with all our food allergies, and
Did you say
it
Twix?
worked awesome.
Catch that.
I did the same actually with Brian's birthday cake recipe. It was
I
a
saw
tiramisu
that.
recipe. I'm
Was
like,
it good?
yeah, and what are the odds? I mean, it's dairy-free, gluten-free, egg-free, but it's yellow cake with ice cream and coffee and chocolate, and
It
it's
looked
so
amazing.
good. It's so good.
Was it
That
good?
was his special request, was a tiramisu, because he's a coffee guy, so he likes the sweets.
And so,
But-
how did you find the recipe, or did you?
Yeah, it was actually a Pioneer woman recipe,
Oh,
and I
she has
just
good
altered
ones.
everything. And it was really easy, so Kylie actually put it all together.
Isn't there
and then we
like a
just did
mascarpone cheese in tiramisu?
I don't know. This recipe is just cake,
I thought
ice
there was
cream,
just
coffee
so
liqueur,
ladyfingers and a
chocolate.
So
custard.
it used the
And then
ice
layers.
cream as
Yeah.
the
As the custard.
yeah.
What
Yeah.
kind did you use?
Cashew milk.
I saw it. I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
that had to be really good.
I did cashew milk because we're allergic to coconut.
Yeah.
And then the cake mix was a gluten-free cake mix, and then I did flax instead of the eggs. It worked.
If it
Probably
works.
not ideal.
It doesn't
you do
always
Like I
work,
would
though.
rather
Can
no.
you do duck egg at all? Or no?
No, Brian can't.
Okay.
Mm-mm. But yeah, it turned out pretty good.
I did a recipe
Substitute.
last night, and the alternatives definitely did not work
What'd
out
you
as
cook?
well. I made salmon with like a lemon buttery sauce, but I can't have dairy right now, so I had to substitute butter. I had no heavy cream, and I found out that milk, so like rice milk, almond milk, whatever kind of milk, and butter, like can substitute as your heavy cream, but it like bubbled and kind of got fluffy like a thick separated sauce. I'm not even kidding. I looked at Jason and I was like, I don't know if you're gonna want to eat this, but it tastes good. It just looks.
Did
I
you
mean,
have any
it kind of
trouble?
looks like snot on top of my salmon.
Did you have any
Weird
trouble
textures.
with it,
Yeah.
like being sweet? You know, when you use alternative milk, sometimes
Yeah,
it makes
sometimes
it
it
This
happens.
is why we used rice though, because I don't feel like rice milk is sweet at all. So we used rice milk with ours, but it's still kind of like, because we use the melt, the substitute
Yeah,
for butter,
yeah,
or what-
yeah.
and it kind of all it's
It's separated. I just saw where you can use an unsweetened yogurt for a heavy cream,
Oh.
which is something that I've been looking at because Carter's allergic to coconut, and of course we're not doing dairy. And I'm like, oh, I've seen the almond yogurts and the
almond
cashew
That's a
Like
good
an
yogurts.
idea,
unsweet-
because some of the
unsweetened
alternatives don't always
You can
work out
take an
the way you-
unsweetened
And it's
yogurt or an
beefy.
ACV and let it sit for a little while.
Oh, that
and
makes
it's a
it
sour
like a-
cream.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Alternative.
cool. Oh, I didn't know
Or
that.
I've made buttermilk
Yeah.
biscuits with
Yeah.
You put the-
cashew milk and ACV.
ACV. Pancakes.
Wow, I never thought of the buttermilk thing because I've seen recipes
I've
with that, and I'm like, oh, I don't know what else to do about
I
it.
just throw some vinegar in,
In whatever
let
milk
it
you're
sit
doing.
there and do its thing.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
So many alternatives, but it's always
And they
it's
don't
kind
always
of,
work.
No,
They don't
that's
They
always
don't.
work.
So we did
Doesn't
just
always
super
work.
disappointing because it's so
we
expensive.
did
it
applesauce
was horrible.
once, and it was not good.
And we probably
And
made
something-
like 17 plates too much because I just followed the recipe because I was so nervous about the alternatives.
Yeah.
I mean, it was definitely not pretty. It was very tasty,
It was
but
good.
it did not look good.
Oh, well, it doesn't always have to
Back to the
look good.
Instagram pictures. From,
Yeah, right?
Exactly.
Exactly.
worthy.
Jason's like,
Instagram
he's
worthy,
like, should I
but
take a
it's
picture of
tasty.
this one? I was like,
Nope.
I don't know that I would. It looks pretty bad.
You should take a picture of it and be like,
should've.
okay, this
Yeah.
is
Like, here it is.
real
This
life.
tastes amazing. It just.
It tastes better than it looks.
Yeah.
That's where my stick
always
blender.
work
I
out
use that for
perfect.
any sauce that
Oh
breaks.
my goodness, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you use what?
Immersible blender.
An immersible blender, a stick blender. Any sauce that breaks on me.
That thing is
Yes.
amazing.
Oh yeah.
At this
that's
point, I
cool.
think it was too foamy. And the longer it sat, the bigger it seemed.
foamer.
Yeah.
That is
But it
awesome.
tasted good.
It did taste good,
That's
but I'm
good.
just saying it's proof. Like this does not always work, and I'm back in like things have settled down a little bit at home, so I'm back in the kitchen trying new things and making the kids try new things. And Jason came in and he peeked over. I was like, I'm
No,
trying.
no judgment. Don't
Huh?
judge.
Do your kids eat salmon?
My kid,
Oh,
okay.
my kids love salmon.
So about
Bill
that
will.
subject.
Jace
Oh my
used
gosh,
to, and
all of
now he
them
won't
love
touch it.
salmon.
No. See, Sid, we started off, so when Sid was born, I made all her own baby food, and we went right into vegetables. Only vegetables. Kaden, however, we did not because life got busy. My son will not touch a vegetable. He's now anti-potatoes. He won't eat beef. He thinks hamburgers are disgusting. Like, basically, he eats chicken and peanut butter
And
sandwiches
strawberries.
with butter and strawberries with xylitol.
Oh, nice. And
That's-
gummies.
And applesauce. That's it. That's it. My daughter will eat anything under the sun. Fish, salmon, avocados, sushi. My son's like, bleh to everything.
Could be a texture thing. He is your son.
True.
So.
I mean, I don't know where he
It
gets
could
his
also be a
perfectionism
phase
from,
too.
but-
I mean,
Just
Felicity,
trying.
out of all of them, oh gosh, she doesn't eat as well as the others.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she'll eat certain vegetables, but not like the others. The others are more.
And it's so hit or miss
Adventurous.
for us. It's
Yeah.
like one night they're gonna love a broccoli stir fry that
Oh,
Brian
right.
made, and it was delicious. And then the next week they're like, ew.
Oh, my son
What is that?
literally
Like,
sits
come
there and
on.
goes, like, I'm like waiting for him to
It's
get
a
it.
texture.
I'm like,
I sat down
We're
on
like,
the couch last
Yeah,
night.
we're gonna make it.
Craving cookie dough. Well, they all probably don't know, but I love the Nestle Toll House cookie dough, but I switch it up. So gluten-free flour, xylitol instead of sugar,
Duck
coconut
egg,
palms.
yeah.
I switch all the
Yeah.
recipes. But so I sit down on the couch with a bowl of cookie dough, and
Uh-huh.
the kids, what you got? Like they can see the mixing bowl. It's this color. Like, broccoli. Sitting
Yeah,
there.
right.
Jace goes, "That's not broccoli in there." I bet it's cookie dough. I said, "No, it's broccoli. Go away."
do you want to talk about what was that 2 years ago when all you had to hear was the mixer and he came running
Yeah.
into the
He
kitchen?
would show up.
And then we went on a cookie dough. It was a sweet. I was pregnant with Jackson, and I was making cookie dough constantly
Yeah.
to eat. It's my good way of getting in healthy fats. Justified.
Whatever
I
works.
was trying to
That sounds good for
justify that. Okay.
Chia seeds and
I don't remember seeing chia seeds in
I was
there.
gonna say no. It was grass-fed butter and
Oh, yeah.
butter.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Chia seeds.
No,
okay.
now I use chia seeds when Bella's gonna eat it because the egg
Excuse me.
aspect, because she can't do any of the eggs.
Right.
But that's why I didn't share last night's with her because there was egg.
I've never.
I'm like,
see,
that's a
I
strategy.
just
That
gonna
was not
say,
an accident.
That's a great way to.
I don't have to
keep
share
it
it.
I
away.
didn't want any.
Sorry, there's
I'm
egg
not
in
gonna
it.
lie.
You can't eat this.
I made the dairy-free our spinach and artichoke dip last night, and I just
Oh.
I happened to make it when the kids and Dad went down for a nap.
Yeah.
Oh,
Perfect. So did you eat it all? You guys both
I
did.
didn't share. Well, I was at her house on Saturday and she goes, "Oh, I could make you dairy-free spinach dip." I'm like, yeah. And she goes, "No, because then you won't want to eat your steak." And I'm like, "No, really?"
Aw.
She's like, "No, I'm not making it for you." I felt like the child.
Because she does it all the time. She says she wants
She'll
a
dip
snack.
out.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
she's
and then you
like,
just
"Oh,
eat
I'm
that."
not really hungry, and everybody
Mhm.
else is in like I'm starving mode. So
Mhm.
she's like taking her time cooking everything. It's like everybody's hungry,
So I,
but she's eating the whole time.
So you
now
just
she-
refused to feed her so
Yeah,
that she
so I
would eat
made it
dinner.
myself yesterday. And
You
because
both
my
did.
kids were high on gummies from her house,
Right.
they took a good nap, and I
And what is
Spinach
that
dip.
one? What is that one? That's
What
the
one?
Kite Hill.
That's the Kite Hill.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Kite Hill recipe.
But Dawn adds a few variations to it, and she shared those secrets with us. So she
Yeah.
sautés the spinach with garlic.
so fresh spinach instead of
Oh,
frozen.
that sounds good. Okay.
Yep. And
Easy
sautés
enough.
it first, and then puts the artichokes in there, heats them all up, and then mixes everything together.
Guess what I did? I took it to another level. Because they
You
had
added bacon.
Oh.
I thought
You
about
can
it.
add
That's a good idea.
I was like, bacon.
That does sound good.
I was eating it. I'm like, man,
Bacon?
bacon would be so. I can't have bacon right now though. So
Oh.
that's-
Turkey bacon?
Turkey bacon?
You know how much
Not
turkey
the
bacon
same.
I have?
Yeah, I
eaten?
know. It's in the fridge right now.
It's not the same as regular bacon. Not when you're
It's
adding
not.
it like on the top of something. You want that like super
The real
salty
bacon
yeah, like-
flavor.
No, they had organic shallots at Woodman's, which I never see them have organic. And so I got that, sauteed it up, and added that to the dip.
Hmm.
No.
Okay,
Interesting.
you're getting fancy.
It was really
I just
good.
added onion powder.
Did you use chips?
That was your fancy trick. Was adding onion
It's
powder.
easier. No,
It was way easier.
That's an embellishment.
I like
counts.
that.
I was done
Okay,
cutting stuff
but now
up.
did you use chips or pitas?
Chips?
Oh, take the pita and
I
slice
can't
it like
have
a
You
pita.
can't have pitas.
They got potato starch
Yeah.
in them.
Oh.
Yeah, some
They have
people
what in
can't
them?
eat all that stuff.
Potato
I
starch.
can't
Oh,
either.
yeah,
I can't
nasty.
eat. I can't eat pita chips either. These are
But
the
you
only
can
kind
have
of
dairy.
chips. These are the chips. No, I can't.
Oh. I can't
can't.
have those. There, we're even.
Because you can't have coconut right
Yep.
Yeah,
now. Yes.
these are the only chips that I can eat.
Did you just spill your secret for later?
She did.
She
No,
did.
nope. Mm-mm.
Premature.
I have nope.
Oh no,
Nope.
she didn't. She's
I'm
got another
using
one.
my
Is this a
resources.
segue? What's a segue?
Oh, this
You're
is a
not
segue.
remembering.
Does that work? I can just
If
say
you
it like
keep
that.
going,
This is a
but-
segue into. That's what I mean. That's I'm calling it out. These are the chips that I eat. These are not my Memorial Day must-have, but they could be. But
Could
anyway, if I
And they
had
make
the dip, that's what I would
tortillas,
have.
too.
Like this.
Oh yeah, they're like
cassava?
$9 a bag.
Well,
For
I
what?
mean,
They're not
yes,
brand
but
new.
when you can't have regular bread or anything, I will pay $9 a bag.
But
for
they fall.
some-
Do they fall apart?
No,
No.
not even close.
$9 for,
For
like
what?
8
The
of those
tortillas.
wraps. Those
wraps.
Of the siete
So
ones?
that's only $1.10
Yeah.
a piece.
Oh, I know. It just feels expensive when you're buying a package
Correct. But
for $9.
you know how I justify it? Because obviously we all know I'm the queen of justification
Right.
now. If you're gonna go out to eat, you know how much a taco costs? A lot. So you're-
$5.
I mean, like out to eat, not at Taco Bell.
No, when we went to that taco, they were like five.
Yes.
Five,
And then you add the
4,
tip
6
and-
A pop.
Yeah,
You
that's
add
true.
the
And
tip,
it's
and if you
per
get anything
taco.
to drink, and it's
Drink,
per
Right.
you know
taco.
you're
So,
gonna
yeah,
have a drink. So.
That's where people, I
You're
hear
over
all the
$5.
time, it's so expensive, and it is. I mean, this is a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to
That's a
pick
good
and
point.
choose. What am I going to do organic? What am I not? The dirty
That's
dozen,
actually-
all that kind of stuff. I was
That's
a single
something-
mom when I started this. There
Yeah.
was no everything organic.
That's something that we've talked about doing is like a side by side of like this meal versus that meal and organic versus not. It just for some reason I think it's just because of the label. It just feels different spending that much
I
money.
know when I make
but
a
when you
stir
just
fry-
put them side by side and this dinner was $2.13 and this one was $3.60, it's like don't get a coffee tomorrow, you know.
Yeah.
And it's not that big of a deal.
It's doable.
It's doable.
Mhm.
There's definitely.
Dawn says you need to use the Simple Mills crackers.
Ooh.
Those are
have
good.
you had
Oh,
those? You can do those.
Yeah.
They're almond flour.
Yep.
They have them at Costco.
And they have
That's right.
sprouted ones that
I have
have.
leftovers. I guess that's what's for dinner.
Yeah. Yeah. Siete
Maybe you have to
chips, taco
share.
shells.
No, I don't. My kids aren't gonna eat spinach.
Emily says Costco turkey bacon is a good substitute.
Yes, I
You
do.
have that one?
Yes, yes. That's where we get ours from.
Mm-hmm.
It's just still turkey bacon.
Turkey
And then
bacon.
love
Yeah, it
this.
doesn't-
Love.
it
Stacy
doesn't
says
do
love the
that.
Siete chips and taco shells.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It doesn't
It's not
melt
the
in your
same.
mouth.
I think the point, but I
Yeah.
can't
All
have
all the good fat.
But I can't have beef. Did I say beef? Beef, pork, or all I can have right now is chicken and turkey and fish.
Ugh.
And fish.
So I'm like turkeyed out. So I agree, the turkey bacon. I love the turkey bacon,
Normally would
especially
be
now
good.
that I'm used to it. I feel like regular bacon is super greasy, even the good stuff. I feel like it's super greasy, but when you're doing turkey, I do.
Chicken.
Super greasy. Is that why you burnt
I
it?
like that. Yes, I did that on purpose so you guys couldn't have any bacon.
She burnt an entire pan of bacon.
Oops.
No, it was.
Did you call
because-
Brandon? Because he would eat that.
Right.
He would eat the burnt bacon.
No,
I
He
think
does.
Jason and Wes
Jason.
pretty much.
Yeah.
They don't mind burnt bacon, even though
No,
it's turkey
Patrick
bacon.
loves
It wasn't
burnt bacon.
turkey,
If
I
it's
was
like
making it
Oh,
hot
whatever.
burnt,
he won't
Extra
eat it.
crispy. You would, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, let's get to some of the Memorial Day must-haves, shall we?
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Christy, what's yours? We'll go around the table.
So wait, I feel like we need to clarify. We didn't know
Well,
until
some of the-
today we
yeah,
were going to do this. So
true.
this isn't
So,
our
like,
absolute
20 minutes
must-have,
ago.
except
Not-
for Renee.
Well, kind of.
But
Actually, it is
everybody
kind of
else, I mean, this is a good one for
This
you.
is a
It's
good
more
one.
just, hey,
Right.
what can we find around the office that definitely
that
is
are
something
some of the things that
we
we
might
would,
bring on Memorial Day?
yeah, depending on the
And what do we
activities
do?
that you're doing.
You know, what do we do on Memorial Day? I was going
What
to
do you
say,
guys
what
do?
do we do? Do we do anything? We don't do anything on Memorial Day. I mean, as a kid, we always went to a parade or some kind of get together or whatever.
Mhm.
We
But
were always in the parades.
for, yeah,
for
that
band
too.
or for what?
That too.
Yep, music kids.
Yeah,
4-H.
yeah. We
So
don't really
should
do
start
anything
with
fun.
parades.
Yeah.
Well,
That
what,
would
what
be
do you
you.
do at parades? You get candy, right?
Yeah.
We don't
And
go
the
to,
good ones.
I
we
mean,
don't go to parades.
that's kind of the point of going to a parade is
Like
The candy.
the
Oh
candy.
no, that's the tractors for my kids.
Oh, the tractors.
Like the never-ending line of tractors that don't give out candy that all the other kids are like, come on, this is so boring. My kids just like tractors.
Just waits for the tractors. I bet Finley will be like that
Yeah.
this year. But really, I mean, any kids that you see at a parade are just sitting on the edge of the curb, and then it's always like, come back, and then they go out another 3 feet, and then you're pulling them back to get the candy. So my must-have is a candy substitute because I have a sweet tooth and I always need candy. So.
She just
But-
happened to have that.
And I
I
just
guess.
happen to have this because I don't go anywhere without candy. I just like sugar.
So does
Oh,
everybody go to? I mean, you go.
Yeah, I mean, do you
We
what
usually do 4th of July because my
Okay.
grandma's in it for the rescue squad and somebody's in it with this logging truck and this and that. And, you know,
logging truck and
so-and-so's got this tractor.
Do you guys
But-
go?
You know, no.
No, we don't
No.
either.
Yeah, we do.
used
I
to-
just
we
like-
went through a stint where
Yeah.
we did it, but now that the boys are the age they are,
And they can see tractors.
tractors, fire trucks.
Yeah, the fire
That's
trucks.
Oh my
true. I
goodness.
mean, that
Yeah,
that
they really
makes
will.
sense. Yeah, my girls.
Yeah, at like
Yeah.
15 and 13, they're kind of like,
No, my kids are definitely
they're in it,
parade
forget it.
age,
Yeah.
where they love it and they just sit and watch everything and eat candy. But I try to substitute when they come home and don't just give them all of the stuff that they have. How about you, Bree? I mean,
When
what
they're
do you
really
do for your
little,
kids?
We just take it away because they forget. But now,
Oh, my kids do not
If they
forget.
forget.
well, not anymore.
Yeah.
Now now we do a trade back system.
Yeah.
So okay, look, I've got this for you. You can have this, or I've got. You
give
know,
me all
these
your
things.
Reese's and you can have
But-
this.
Yeah, right?
We do allow one. That's my mom confession.
Yeah.
We do. Yeah, at the
Because-
parade, it's
yeah.
it's part of the bargaining tool. Pick out which one you want, and I know what they're gonna pick. I mean,
And what is it?
the Reese's.
Yeah.
That's just so she can eat one too.
Because it makes you, that justify, you're good at that. You're really good at
What do
it.
you want justified? I can do it for you.
So Reese's peanut butter cups.
That's usually what they pick.
And then you get to have one, and then you go home and then you swap out their candy.
We actually
And get
send
rid of
it
theirs.
to my husband's work. He works in the
Oh.
shop, guys.
Oh, yeah, dump it in the break room.
Which, yeah, he's like, they're gonna eat it. They're gonna eat this way anyways.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I want no part of this. Obviously, I'm not bringing it here, but
Yeah.
he drops it there. He's one of the floor managers too, so they all think it's fantastic. Because usually when people bring in their parade candy, they only bring in the yucky leftovers,
the crummy
Tootsie
stuff,
Rolls
right?
and the broken gummies, and yeah.
Yeah.
I used to like the
Wait,
Tootsie
do you like
Rolls.
Tootsie
I
Rolls?
love Tootsie Rolls.
What do you got against
Frozen
Tootsie
Tootsie
Rolls?
Rolls.
But he
Frozen
brings
ones.
in the
Yeah.
And then
Reese's
it's like hard
and the
candy?
Yeah.
Butterfingers and all
all
the
the
stuff
good
that
stuff.
normally people eat out, but we just same with Halloween. We do the whole thing. We go around on the tractor. I'm not a hillbilly, I swear.
Well,
Of course not.
I don't think anybody's believing you right now.
Mm-mm.
I'm pretty sure that's all you talk about are tractors.
I hate tractors.
She thinks the tractor sexy.
That was my recessional at my wedding.
see, okay, you're just adding to the list of like, yes, she's a hillbilly. That was
It's
the
about
recessional
being
era.
real, right?
And
Right.
I'm the girl who grew up on a farm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
did not grow up on a farm. So yes, that's what we do. We
Candy.
do the buyback.
You do the buyback.
We
Buyback.
trade it, buy it. Bella, at her age, she wants money. Jace will take
Yeah.
a organic gummy and think he's on cloud 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works out well.
If we
It's
do
a way you
plans.
can still do it. and not
I was
have
gonna
the-
say mom confessions,
Yeah.
but what mom are
Still
you?
have fun.
Mom
That's
confessions.
a
your-
show.
Here.
Mom confession.
I'm the bring everything. This one got forced on me though.
But you should be proud of it.
Oh yeah, I didn't do my Memorial Day must have.
So this is our this is my must-have. It's really not fruit. I'm not gonna lie. Ours,
I
feel like your must-have is closer to
honestly,
my
like my
must-have.
must-have when we do like family things is our hot chicken dip that we make. My kids are
Oh.
obsessed with it.
I love that
What's
dip.
that?
Like
The buffalo
obsessed.
chicken
The
dip?
buffalo chicken dip.
What's
Yes.
that? That
It's
sounds
so
I would
good.
say fruit, but I would say more like my kids are more strawberry kids. Strawberries, berries. They don't
But you
eat a
could
ton
say
of.
bringing
watermelon.
snacks with, so
Yes.
that when you get
Right.
places, if they want to grab and go.
We bring a
Mhm.
ton of snacks with us everywhere
And
we
there's
go.
food there for them.
So that's what the bag is
So
representing.
you're not the fruit mom. You're not the fruit mom.
You would be
Um,
more the veggies and ranch dip, mom, and
Oh,
I would
yeah.
be the fruit mom.
Yeah, you're here. You can have the fruit.
That's your thing. You get to bring the fruit.
Yeah, we're really good at bringing a lot of, like everywhere we go, I bring stuff with us. I'm the mom that brings like the real salt with me into the movie theater. And you can hear it. I'm like,
The Celtic.
You don't
the
even
sea
get
salt.
ground stuff.
excuse me.
Yeah, so
This
you
is
don't
finally
even just
going
bring
away,
the,
but yeah, no, I bring the grinder, and I was like, wow, that's really loud. So,
That's great.
That is awesome.
Wow.
yeah, I do that. But we bring things. We have to have alternatives with us because Caden is very sensitive. He gets tummy aches very easily.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I know it's a lot of work. Trust me, there are days I do not want to do it. And do I do it every day perfectly? No, not even close. But it's worth for me to bring it with versus him have a tummy ache. And if I don't have enough, like we even do, we're not perfect. We do the Simply Doritos or what is that?
Oh, the
name?
simple
organic
Doritos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
organic
organic
ones?
do
Doritos.
those,
Yeah.
we'll do those Doritos because I know like there's a certain like my cousin's house. If I go there, I know they're gonna have Doritos and Cheetos
Right.
and all this
So you
stuff.
try to
So
match.
I
I'd say
bring-
You have
a good
something.
point.
Yeah.
What I feed my kids, just because it's organic doesn't mean that it's good for you. Would I
No.
feed my
Right.
kids organic Cheetos every day? No.
No.
But then when we go places, we whip these bags
It's a
out,
treat.
and they're like, oh,
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's where I've run
It
into
is
trouble where
true.
people are like, well, you feed them that stuff, so why can't I feed them this? And I'm like, no. It's super
so
strict
different.
at home. This is a treat here.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's
Yeah, and that was a big thing at my house. My parents had us over for Mother's Day, and my mom had Doritos, but she bought like the veggie chips and veggie straws and like things that my kids could eat, which
That's
was really
awesome.
exciting for me.
That
I'm
is
like,
great.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I have to say you can't have the Cheetos because you can have these instead. So it was really nice.
That is really
It
cool.
was a nice shift to have some of that. What you said that you bring some of your own
we,
stuff too.
For
So.
Memorial, we're usually at the country club hanging out
Mhm.
at the pool. Well, the food that's there, we just make the best choices.
Yeah,
that
and
we
hopefully
can.
it's not 35 degrees.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I don't know if
This
we're gonna be
year
able to do
for
it
the
this
pool?
year. Last
Probably
year was
not.
awesome. The weather was
Yeah.
great. This year, I don't know. Getting
Yeah.
in the pool if it's only 60. Sorry.
Right.
Right?
We'll have to make a different. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
No idea what our plans are. But whenever we go there, I don't know if I'm gonna
it's
grab
under
it.
there.
Sorry.
It's okay.
We bring
We're good.
ketchup wherever we go. And the last time, okay, so they have new staff. This is a funny story, but they have new staff that they train in every year. And
Because it's all
so-
college kids.
Right, exactly. And so we bring our ketchup, and all of a sudden the ketchup is like gone. I'm like, where'd my ketchup go? They collected
Oh,
all
they
the
cleared
ketchup.
it?
I'm like, this doesn't look like any of the rest of your ketchup. This is the organic ketchup that has no corn syrup in it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We have a corn allergy, so it's real stuff. We have to make sure we bring our own ketchup. Unless they, I think a couple times they had like the corn syrup free one, which is great, but we still always bring our ketchup with us because our kids, if you know our kids, will eat a whole bottle
Of ketchup.
True
with their
story.
fries?
With
I
fries
walked
with their
into her
ketchup.
pantry.
Whole bottle in
I
one
remember
sitting.
the
We would
first
bring the
thing-
ketchup.
We
Condiment.
walked
it would
into her
go.
new pantry and there's like 9 bottles of ketchup. And I'm
Case.
thinking, I mean, there's prepared and there's enough ketchup. But now knowing the way you guys go through ketchup.
Literally, we will go there with one and it will get thrown out because they will use.
And
the
they wonder why
whole-
they make mom purses so big nowadays.
Yeah, right. I gotta fit all of this stuff in there. So what would you carry in your purse, Renee?
Yeah, Renee, what would you put in your purse?
What?
Evidently, this is what I would put in my purse. Which, okay,
Make
but
sure
let's be
everyone can
real.
see
Like
that.
cocktails are a big deal on holiday weekends.
Mhm.
Tito's is a great option. It's gluten free. It's distilled a bazillion times. It tastes great, and you can.
And it's
still
not
get-
crazy expensive.
It's not
No,
crazy
it's
And
expensive.
they sell it at Costco.
And you can.
Where do you get it?
And it's at Costco.
Costco.
Yeah, for sure.
Costco seems to have everything. I don't get my ketchup at Costco.
They don't have
I don't
it
think they
But you could do really clean cocktails with like just seltzer, lime, Tito's, and you're good to go.
And we had a really good quick tip. Sorry, I'm eating a piece of candy. Probably
I was sitting right here. Nobody else noticed
know.
it. Nance is like talking. I can't go with candy without candy. I have a sweet tooth. She's like,
I wasn't
like
trying to be
staring
that
straight.
discreet.
Oh, Ross is
You know
gonna
what
yell
I
at you for your hosting skills.
I know. You know what I was worried about though? I keep coughing, so I was like, okay, maybe if I have something, it'll help. And then I was
Here.
worried about the mic.
Why
As
is
I'm
it
like having
empty?
this in front of
I
the mic.
was told to just embrace the cough when it happens.
Okay.
Yeah, just go with it.
What was I gonna
Anybody
say?
else notice
Oh,
that Renee's the only one with an empty Memorial Day must-have? It's
Yeah.
not Memorial Day yet.
Yeah, why is yours
why was
empty,
that
Renee?
empty?
Finished it off this morning. No, just kidding.
Like
Your cup is
cocktails.
rather full.
Yeah. What's in
No,
the cup?
I think it's important because I like to have a few cocktails
Everybody.
Especially
Well,
on
most
holidays.
a lot of
Few.
people.
in the sun. Yeah, 2.
We'll go
A
with
few
that
that you
number.
weren't drinking.
A few is 3.
We'll go with
What?
2.
What?
Why not?
Okay.
Right now.
Not right
and
now.
I don't want all the sugar and the yuck. I swear, if I have a couple of drinks, we've talked about this.
Yeah.
Let's say we go out and have an old fashioned. We make homemade old fashions, organic ones that are really good. But go out and have a couple of drinks, and you wake up the next morning and you're like, ugh, I
Yeah.
didn't drink enough to
Between
be
all the sodas and all the
hungover."
sugars and all the
Mhm.
mixes
What
and the
in the
colors and all the
world?
stuff that's in the.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah, and like you can get this over like.
there's
At
other
any
options
bar.
other than tea.
Yeah, and
if
Oh,
you're
yeah,
going
that's
like
fair.
if you're out on the boat and like pulling up to a bar, odds are really good they have this.
I'm
Mhm.
almost.
That's
I'm
true.
pretty sure they all carry it now.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people's go-to when
if
they go out
that's
drinking
one of
now.
your
Yeah.
go-tos.
And
but
it's
the
smooth,
mix
it's not
too
like-
is one of
It
the
is.
other, which
Yeah.
we talked about in that whole quick tip video. I'm sure
Yeah,
Brianna
that's what
will
I was
take
gonna
that,
say. Is
but-
there's a she posted an article here too, but we also have a quick tip video that
I just
Dr.
want to
Patrick
say,
goes
since that
through.
bottle of vodka came out, we have the most viewers.
Yep.
I'm
So
not
now-
even kidding.
So
It's
now
a
we
really
know
That's
good
just
who
because they
our
think she's drinking.
now we
Well, I
know who
did,
our
that's
people are.
why it's gone.
Hey, we made Nancy taste echinacea the other week. I mean, are we doing a Nancy tasting?
No thanks. I'll pass.
Is there? There's a drip
Not
left.
left.
I was
Is there-
gonna
is
say-
there's a little
That's
bit
at
left.
least
got
a half
the-
a shot.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'll pass for today.
Okay, I got mine.
All right.
CBD.
What do you guys do that you need CBD?
Feed our kids candy that they don't ever have, and this makes them go to sleep.
All right.
She's not lying.
You're not lying.
No.
No, well, 2 things.
That's great.
When Jace is overtired, I don't know if it's growing pains or he just wakes up and kind of cries out. If he didn't get a nap, if food is off, even tons of, well, now he can't do watermelon. It makes his lips break out. But, I mean, the kid would eat a whole thing of watermelon. That's still sugar.
Yeah.
So
Right.
he's bouncing off the walls or whatever, not napping. And it's like, okay, buddy, we need to chill.
Bring it back down.
But then Bella, if she somehow gets one of her food allergies, her face breaks out, so she puts CBD on top of
I
it.
was just gonna say skin.
Oh, really?
Yep, for sure. Carter does that too.
If Wes is sitting in a
CBD,
chair
not
too
Albesia.
long
Right.
and his back hurts, he'll put that on topically and take it internally. I mean, we don't really go anywhere without it.
My kids take it if they eat too close to bedtime, because then they say that they don't get nightmares. So I don't know if that's just an
Wow.
excuse
Oh,
to have it.
wow.
I feel like maybe
But
I'm not
they
using
tell me that every
enough.
time that she.
That is really interesting.
My daughter
I'm gonna
will
have to
call
try
from the
that.
bedroom and say, "Mom, you forgot CBD. I ate a snack too late, and I don't want to have nightmares." And she'll.
Wow.
And I don't give her a time. I mean, she probably gets 5 or 6 drops. It's not like I put a whole dropper in her mouth or anything, but yeah.
We used it for teething last week.
Oh,
I got
yeah. Is he
robbed.
getting
That's a
better?
good idea.
Yeah, it's good now.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was just constant crying out in pain. So
I was at something, school picnic or something last year. And I remember one of the moms was asking, oh, what could I do for teething? And I'm like, CBD. And another mom just walked up and she looked at me, she goes, what? CBD? Why would you use something? And I was like, oh, you know, because you like forget what mode you're in and who you're in front of and whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, we use it. It's a good thing to use because I think you.
But
left
they
it
wouldn't
so-
think twice about using 6 doses of
Right.
Tylenol,
Tylenol.
in 2
Right.
hours filled
Or
with
a gel.
red
Or
dye
a gel, all the
or-
ambasols, yeah.
And this stuff, they just go to sleep then and wake up happy.
Mm-hmm.
There's the wellness way moms making their kids sleep. Why do we go through so much
Go to
CBD?
sleep. Well,
Go to
I mean,
sleep.
it's better.
This
Also
is
an
how
option.
mommy sleeps, and this is how baby sleeps.
I mean,
Some people
hey,
still say give them brandy.
start
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah, rub their
whatever
gums with
works.
brandy.
I mean,
Yeah.
Wes, my husband's grandma still says back in the day. they
Yep.
Put
Well,
brandy
that's
in
what
the bottles.
that's what
Oh, yeah,
Grandma
that
would
is what
always
they did.
say.
Yep, brandy on their gums.
Just to be clear,
We're not promoting
the
that.
CBD
Do not
is
feed your
for the
children alcohol.
children, not the Tito's.
Right.
Just want to make sure that didn't get confusing there for a second. Yeah, because we're not encouraging any of that. Right?
Right.
Awesome. So those are some of our must-haves.
Yeah.
So I mean, and really, what we had around the office. Does anybody have
Albizia,
anything
too.
that? Okay, Albizia.
I mean, Albizia.
Oh, why didn't we
bring
grab
it
a bottle of LBC?
Yeah.
Albizia, I take it in a little container with me everywhere. And
Is there anything else that we didn't
I do
just
essential
have here
oils.
that you bring?
Oh, the bug bites, like
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
So we
Oh,
bring
yeah.
peppermint oil
Good bug
everywhere.
spray.
Or
Super important. The
ticks
marshmallows.
Yeah.
on your dog. I just found a fantastic recipe. We've had like 0 ticks on our dog since we started spraying him before he
Really?
goes outside.
Wow.
Yep,
Ooh.
I haven't had
Essential
any.
oils?
Yep, all essential
Willing to
oils.
share?
I am, but they also do essential oils. Actually, I have it on here. Can I just?
Is
Let's
it
do
like
a show.
Should I
peppermint?
find it real quick?
Ooh, another show.
I mean, let's
it's a
do
Is
it
it like the
mix.
Terra Shield type of?
No, it's here. So 20 drops of lemongrass, 20 of eucalyptus, lavender, rosemary, and peppermint. But here's the thing that I switched up that I hadn't been doing before. Fill the rest up with half apple cider vinegar and the other half water. I was only doing water before.
Yeah.
And
ACV.
ever since I started the ACV, my brother
I think
took
it
the
sticks
dog.
to it.
Yeah,
It helps with the sticky.
I
Yeah.
just help the
Sticky
dog
to
out in the
dissipate
woods,
the oils.
and we have thick woods by us. Like my dog usually
Yeah.
has a bunch on him, and ever since I started, my brother was like, I had nothing, and he sprayed it just around his boots. He didn't even spray it all over
Wow.
himself. The bottoms of his pants and his boots, and we sprayed it all over the dog. I have had 0 ticks on my dog.
That's
And
awesome.
we use
We
this all the
worked
time.
for-
That's what's nice for kids
Mo.
too.
Yep,
Our lab, it didn't work for our husky, but a garlic and what's that? Garlic
the
and
garlic
yeast?
tabs.
Garlic
Yeah,
and yeast tabs. We just
yeah.
did 2 in the morning, 2 at night. It was just in his
They
blood. He
eat
never
And that
had-
worked?
Will
Yep.
you eat
Get
them?
them to eat that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Well,
it's a
even
treat.
raw garlic. My dog would eat anything, but yeah, but then it gets in
Good
their
to
blood,
know.
and then the ticks don't want to stick.
Not lettuce.
had-
Those are
I don't
stinky.
eat lettuce.
My Mo
What?
will eat anything.
Just saying. Sorry,
My
side
floof
conver-
eats those.
They were talking. She was
Your
saying that.
floof? I
you
love
can't
that
get
you
most
call your
dogs
dog
to
your
eat
floof.
it. My dog will eat anything except like normally I'm like I'll call him in if I'm lazy and I don't want to pick up all the food I dropped over the floor when I was cooking. Well, whenever I drop lettuce, he doesn't.
He doesn't eat the
He
lettuce.
said, "Let us
No.
alone."
Oh gosh.
And the puns have begun.
No, we're done now.
That's our sign. Once we start doing puns, it's just time to wrap up. That about sums it up. But really, is there
That about
anything?
puns it up.
Wow.
You have to
Nothing
leave
else?
these things
Any-
alone.
Yeah, we'll leave it alone.
Can you take some of this so you go to sleep?
It does make me tired.
I know.
It does put you to sleep. But send us messages and send us post in the comments or send us messages on the Facebook page if you have ideas of things that you want us to talk about. We could totally do one on some of those recipes, like summertime recipes.
Yeah.
Because I think there's probably bug sprays and
Sunscreens.
sunscreens
Yeah.
and different
Oh,
kinds
yeah.
of things like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Or share with us your ideas for
Cocktails.
other cocktails, other Memorial Day recipes and potlucks. We have a lot of that stuff on our website too, so watch that.
Mocktails.
Or
mocktails.
mocktails. That's very true.
Those are good.
But,
Very
cool.
good.
Anything else to add?
No.
Alrighty.
I'm good.
All right, sounds good.
Next week is Memorial Day, so.
So we're gonna be doing this. I mean,
What?
No, she finished all her
Shoot,
Memorial
yeah.
Day must-have already.
No, Costco.
didn't
They
share
don't run
either.
out.
so Renee will be busy. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe we'll touch base next Monday and say hi and just
We'll
greet
pop in.
everyone and
Somebody
pop
will.
in.
One of
But
us.
one of us
All of
will.
us.
I don't think we'll all be together unless y'all want to go to
Have
the
a
country club
party.
and jump in the pool.
I don't know if it's gonna be warm.
And it's
enough,
40
ladies.
degrees.
I really don't. My
Yeah.
rule is usually it's gotta be at least like mid-70s.
Yeah, it's got to be toasty, but.
I would have to agree with you on that one.
All right. Well, we'll plan on seeing you next week and then post a reminder for what the topic is going to be for that following one, and we'll see you then.